Welcome to another pike and shot battle. In this match against Awesome 4, I have the Scots 94 against English 94. So, the English list gets longbowmen and billmen, knights, and dismounted knights. So, a stronger, non-light cavalry arm, and they also get some Landsknecht mercenary pikemen. So overall, our heavy foot arm is stronger in that we have this large number of unarmored pike. One-on-one, they'll lose to the German mercenaries, but we have more of them. Skirmishing arquebusiers. Highlanders are impact foot swordsmen with half bow, so we'll use them if he occupies terrain like this rough or these trees. I maxed out on my terrible unarmored non-light cavalry just so I don't lose the flanks too quickly. Same with my light lancers. So, here we are. Pike to the front, Highlanders in reserve, for now. If there's units hiding in the forest will bring Highlanders up. 1 light arquebusiers and 4 light lancers for this open country with all of our meager cavalry. Supported by light guns, maybe we'll peel off 1 block of pike to help them. Got 2 light lancers in reserve, 2 arquebusiers hiding in the marsh in case cavalry tries to come through this way, otherwise they can come out. 1 to help seize this or this as needed. These guns will move here to cover this approach by cavalry. If there is no cavalry there, we'll move them the other way to cover over here. And we aim for a rapid advance into contact. Alright, let's see what he's brought and where he's put it. Ooh, pretty heavy on his left. Landsknecht Kyle, at least 2 of them. No surprise. Billmen and longbowmen. If we can engage them on open ground, we should roll over them. Okay, well, we're off. What else is there to do, really? Next turn, these guns will move here and unliber so they can see there, at least. Let's shift 1 of our Highlanders over so that we have 2 to try to work on the forest. Maybe we want more. A 3rd. We'll keep 1 reserve here, 1 here. Looks like I'll have no use for my artillery on this wing, so I'm going to turn them around and shift them over for when the cavalry breakthrough happens. I might even have time to do that. Alright, light lancers are off. If we can get a couple all the way behind, that'd be nice. We'll shift a couple over, given that that's where the cavalry threat seems to be. Four Scots horse, and then the other 2 can turn around to cover the other flank as best they can. Light arquebusiers can stay concealed for the moment. Okay, so we're gonna push straight on, try to get Highlanders in the woods here, light cavalry behind, just hold this wing off as best we can, and take it from there. Next turn. Hello. Alright, so these longbowmen also have swordsman ability, so in the rough, my pikes will be disordered. Well, there is not much room for subtlety here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's the same, so in that case, these Highlanders can push out. You'll, yeah. So at least 2 longbowmen. That's what Highlanders and arquebusiers are going to be for. Maybe we can get these arquebusiers back over here and start working their way around. The Scots horse are not going to be that useful other than as arrow cushions. Now we're standing just out of bowshot. Work your way around. Take cover for now. Push forward. Get these guns unlimbered. That's something. Hang back with those two. Well, it's fine. See if you can hunt. Okay. More Highlanders towards these longbowmen. You keep one in reserve. So, big wall of pikes assaulting here, more or less. Probably not going to get these light guns there in time to do anything, but might as well try. Alright, that's all. Next turn. Awesome Force is a minor advantage referring to the forest and only if you get near them. Well, I feel like I have to get near them. I mean, not with the cavalry so much, but... Oh, switching flanks? Pissing off? That's fine by me. Well, we're gonna have to wander into bowshot. Yeah, I think so. Can you hit anything? You can. Go for a frag. No. Alright. The archery is unfortunate, but not much I can do about it. We can pop over here, maybe distract, and yes. Oh my god, okay. Okay, so here we'll push to charge range of that unit. You into the woods for now. We can well, hell with it. Well, that's what the reserves are for. If somebody drops cohesion, we'll cover with whoever's behind. I realize I could have shot there, but, you know, wasn't paying attention. Totally valid reason. Going to pile forward. Yep, archers in the wood. That's fine. pikes are going to go towards the bow and bill and ignore the longbowmen. The Highlanders will make their way towards the archers. Alright. Get around. Yeah, that's fine. Don't really know what I'm intending to do with the Scots horse, but it's there, so it's going to do something. It's going to absorb arrows if nothing else. Not the best use of cavalry. Alright, and you're off. Good, and light arquebusiers can start advancing using terrain for cover. They should be able to get here at least and pepper those longbowmen with fire. You also work your way around. Okay, so in 2 turns we'll have contact. He'll start withdrawing first, perhaps. Next turn, 2 turns till general melee contact. Maybe 3 if he starts falling back. Held firm. Held firm. We'll have the hill to at least slightly deaden the advantage that the Landsknecht have. Okay, we disrupted there, that's unfortunate. But on the bright side, our pikes are going to be able to get that much closer without harassment. Okay, so let's fire, go for a cohesion check that disrupts them so we can at least charge in with our Highlanders. Maybe they'll rally the melee, maybe not. Let's turn and loose arrows. Seize this broken ground, fire. We will risk getting caught out by cavalry so we can fire again. Push towards melee contact. Our light lancers might come in useful to break up cavalry. Good. Yeah, I shouldn't have even tried to readjust these light guns. Yeah, that should be able to get irritating. Alright, arquebusiers. And then what? Well, forward. Again, we're going to be at a substantial disadvantage of 75 POA against the Landsknecht, so we'll have to try to just pile on with numbers against them. At least here, the disadvantage will be 50 and not 75, but it's still not a pleasant thing. Facing the gendarmes is annoying, but let's see. Walk into that trap there. Pile on. Okay. Forward. Forward. Into charge range, but not into close bow shot. And the Scots horse is just going to try to find some way through. If nothing else, they will absorb archery for the Highlanders on their way into the forest. So I'm unsure what to do with this unit. This is concerning. Can't really charge the gendarmes effectively. I might have to accept the loss of a unit. Yeah, men at arms. 50 armor, 50 quality, so it'll be down 100 POA. Let's shuffle over here then. Okay, next turn, we charge. Awesome 4 is feeling discouraged. Due to Pike block took over 100 casualties from shooting, including artillery, and didn't disrupt. Yeah, I think it's a pretty tough matchup for the English. I have won it, but I do think it's easier for the Scots to win. Rallying the Light Lancers. Fell back and held firm. Do we frag? We do. They disrupt. Okay, so interesting things could happen here. Ooh. The Landsknecht Kyle is going to be really dangerous, so we're going to lose some units to them. We break, and it disrupts our Pike. Most unfortunate. Oh. Alright then. Well, we're both disrupted here, which means they do get their swordsman POA. But hey. Okay, charge, that's fine. Apply some pressure, get uphill. Good. Zone these men-at-arms. Let's get Scott's horse. Also zoning the men-at-arms. You shuffle out of the way. Scott's horse can stay here. Hopefully they pursue the arquebusiers, hit the light lancers, pursue them, and I flank them. That's like way too many lucky things to happen in a row, but you can always hope. So we're a bit weak on this right wing now. Impact will be good, but everything else is bad. So let's just turn away so they have to fight the Scots horse. This is awful. I guess I might as well, because otherwise I'm just going to get shot at anyway. But it is awful. This is good, though. They got armor advantage, but nothing else. If we disrupt, their swordsmen will come into play. Disruption. Good. And disruption. Hurl yourselves into these longbowmen. Stop their shooting. Good. Yeah. What else? Okay, so 3 units of longbowmen. So let's see. Push. And I could actually ignore that. Okay, face the longbowman. so that our Highlanders can start getting ready for a charge. Arquebusiers will move behind to engage. Stay just out of bow shot for the moment. Start getting cavalry towards the rear. Can't shoot all of them down, I wouldn't think. Let's turn this way and we can consider charging the billmen and longbowmen. We have light lance, which is okay, and heavy weapons shouldn't get any POA against cavalry impact. Good. So that's 3 disruptions early on. Hopefully that snowballs will hold off on engaging his pikemen, which are better than ours. Except here where we can pile on 2 units and we can hope that does the trick. It's still not looking very good though, so we have to try to break the bow and bill before our own Scots pike break and run. In the meantime, we can get light horse ready to charge longbowmen. And start threatening this artillery. There we go. So Awesome 4 says, my Landsknecht should beat your pike. The only way I can beat them otherwise is rear charges, which are extremely difficult to set up and take a long time. Very true. Or to disrupt with shooting, which has failed miserably even with artillery and concentrated bow fire. A minor victory on my left, but you will smash through my line fairly easily now. The one thing I would add is forest and rough ground can also be very difficult for the pike to work with. So the bow and bill, for example, are half swordsmen. So if they stand on rough ground, they're slightly disordered, and then the pike would be moderately disordered, thus unlocking the swordsman POA of the bow and bill. So combined with disorder, that can make what should be a rollover into an even fight. But of course, rough ground does not tend to be in a nice convenient shapes. It sounds like he's going to tear up our pikemen with his mercenaries. We'll see if the panic spreads at all. His disrupted bow and bill did not frag, so he could rally up. We've got to do something about that. Zoned, impact, fall back. Oh, that's going to tear a giant hole in my right side. How about a frag, please? There we are. You need to just hold firm. Like that. Good. And that. Perfect. Oh, how could you? Rude. Well... this is very awkward. If I do this, I might frag. But if I don't, I don't... oh, damn. I was hoping they'd bounce off, then we could move these Highlanders to threaten the archers. We still can, but we have to, yeah, take a check now. Alright, so this whole situation is bad, and there's men-at-arms running rampant with their poleaxes and their armor. Shove these off. Good. Then let's go for a break. Who can you charge? No one. That's tasty. That is so tasty that we must do that. Alright, downhill. Weird little sandwich situation there. Let's go for that, and if we're lucky, I should have fired, damn it, I was not paying attention. Well, we might need these guns to distract these units from getting behind us. And hopefully we can get a flank on these light gendarmes. Next up, here we need to charge these longbowmen. So next turn, their zone of control will be gone and our pikes can be freed up. In the meantime, Light Lancers 100 versus 0 impact capabilities. So we will do that. So we'll try. They'll probably hold firm, being heavy foot at full strength. Now we're at risk of gradual disruption by archery. Well, let's hammer into them with a pike instead then. Then we can cycle charge with the cavalry. Damn it, I forget, was there men? That must be it, those 3 units. Okay. Oh man. Well, we could hope for a drop here. It's not terribly likely. They are swordsmen, so we would do rather badly in the melee. Harass for a drop, or just get further behind. Be extra annoying. Oh, so tempting. Let's just do it. Scored a disruption. Threaten the flank. And press on through. And now you prepare to charge that unit. Stay facing that way. Stay there. Hold off. So that leaves this situation. Nice. Okay. You wait. You hold there. Shoot some arrows. Alright. So that is our overall situation. Bad. Mediocre. Kind of dangerous, but possibly contained. This is all good though. Well, it's not all good, but it's mostly good. So Awesome Forces, I watched the video referring to an earlier match I played with English against Scots. Used later English, so fewer bow and bill, more demo lancers. There is no rough ground here for my longbows to stand in. Nosy Rat also only had 6 pike, half as many as you, so lots more horse that you could get into. Wall of pike in an open battlefield is almost impossible for this English army to defeat. Yep, agreed. So maybe the thing to do would have been be here with the Landsknecht Kyle there and play very defensive. Rally to steady. And our gamble failed. Break. The Highlanders held firm, surprisingly. Very good. Oops, we blocked ourselves in. Actually, that's okay. We hold firm, we can charge them with a flank attack to fragged. Held firm. Those were the ones I was afraid of, so we gain at least on life. And we frag and fall back, so he'll be able to cover the flank. blocked in there, so it's going to get ugly. Disrupt? Nope. Now we get those breaks. Fall back, hold firm. Alright, not bad. Ooh. Oh, double drop to frag. Alright. Rally to steady. That kind of makes up for it. Well, go for a break. Or not. Pile into these longbowmen. Scoring a disruption. Fragged. Broken. And then if they break, if we follow, which we don't because the forest is so disordering, well, set up a flank then. Work your way around. Very good. This is actually tempting, but instead, take out those guns. You prepare to take out those guns. Impact charge. They frag. Excellent. Prepare to follow up on that, but stay out of close bow shot. Yeah. Nothing we can do about that. Get some arrows downrange. Turn the guns to cover the cavalry, maybe. Do I? I guess I have to engage here. I could have withdrawn into the rough ground, but then he would just ignore me and go around, and I need to prevent cavalry from getting behind. Shuffle away. Prepare for rear charges. And how is that? Pretty good. POA is even, but combat strength will come into our favor, so we just have to win the first few combats, or at least draw. And now we can start shuffling our arquebusiers over to harass these 3 units. Could pile in here, don't really want to. The countercharge would be disordered, so I think I just need to wait until a break opens things up here. Next turn. Oh, flanking force. Interesting. What is it? Light horse. That makes sense. I was wondering where all the light horse was. Good. We're probably going to turn to pursue and then get flanked in turn. Too bad. Oof. Oh, is that? Don't do that. Yeah, there's that turn. setting up a flank, accepting the disorder. Guess they're superior, so they have a decent chance of handling it. And another flank there. But that's match. Ooh. 2-1 and they still start winning. Nice. There we go. So I was wondering where his light horse were. He didn't seem to have enough, and they were on a flank march. That makes sense, and they were too late. Setting that aside, I think the thing to do would have been to put the Landsknecht Kyle here, max out on Longbowmen. I don't know if he did. I think the max is 10. I don't know if he had 10. He might have had 10. Anyway, fill the forest with Longbowmen, maybe a little bit here. Bow and Bill in the village, where they would only be slightly disordered, but the Pike Kyle will be moderately disordered, and it would unlock the swordsmen of the bowmen in the Bow and Bill unit. And then max out on light cavalry and cavalry and try to gain flank advantage. So that, I think, would have been the way to play for a draw. The later list is, I think, a little better. I looked it up. It has none of the dismounted men at arms, which can at least at first fight on even terms with the Scottish Pike Kyles. But it does get, for large size armies, 2 master arquebusiers, good disrupting infantry if they don't get charged by Highlanders. 1 Reiter, 78 points, kind of spendy, but they can zone out infantry and shoot at it. And 2 mounted light arquebusiers, and light cavalry is always useful in a fight like this. Still, overall, pretty similar. So, given the matchup and the terrain, this was going to be a tough battle for the English. So, a good try to Awesome 4. Till next time.